Today on Newsbreak, we'll have a look at the results from the boys' golf meet last night. We'll also have some important reminders for upcoming meetings and events. All this and more on this Thursday, April 26, 2018. Good afternoon, SLHS. I'm Max Howell.
I'm Coach Trajan.
Let's take a look at today's top stories.
Be sure to check your email today and vote for student body officers. Class officer elections will be next week. Speeches will be on Wednesday with the elections to follow on Thursday. Class representatives will give their speeches on Wednesday, May 9th, with their vote on Thursday, May 10th. Forms for all elections are available in the office.
Attention students, if you're attending after prom, please come up with a team of 6 people and sign up to play black light volleyball and black light dodgeball. Sign up sheets will be in the office until Thursday, May 3rd. A prize will be awarded for the most creative team name.
Seniors who wish to deliver a speech at the commencement need to have their names in a J Love Hall by Monday, April 30th. Auditions will be held Friday, May 4th.
There is now a sign-up sheet in the office for football cheerleading. Trials will take place on Tuesday, May 8th at 4 p.m. in the Black Box. Participants are required to do at least 1 cheer in 2 different jumps. If you have any questions, please contact Jessica Sandy at jsandy.uni.edu.
Jostens will be here during lunch on Tuesday, May 1st to hand out cap and gown packages for seniors.
The baseball player-parent meeting will be held in the high school commons on Sunday at 5:30 p.m.
The deadline for the 2019 music department trip to Orlando is next Tuesday, May 1st. Setup sheets and $100 deposits are due that day.
Happy birthday today to Austin Thorson, and over the long weekend to Zach Erickson, Colby Kendall, Lincoln Belkin, and Venice Vanderplas. Now let's take a look at today's weather.
Taking a look at your weather for today and into our long weekend. As for today, we have partly cloudy skies, still looking at those winds 20 to 30 miles per hour. And we also have a slight chance of some rain later this afternoon, high of 59 and a low of 37. As for Friday, mostly cloudy skies, still those winds 20 to 30 miles per hour, have a high, one above 60 at 61 degrees and a low of freezing right at 32. And as for Saturday, sun will come out, mostly sunny skies, high of 56. Probably will feel a lot nicer with the sun out and pretty low winds, 5 to 10 miles per hour. For now, back to you guys.
In sports for today, in boys golf from last night, the Indians lost a close matchup to Esterville, 170 to 173. Jackson Lavin was meet medalist with a 39, and Mason Weeks shot a 40 to earn runner-up. Other scores had Cameron Dow with a 42 and Garrett Richardson with a 52. Good luck to girls soccer at home versus Spencer tonight, and the boys team will travel to Spencer. Boys golf will play at Brooks today. Finally, good luck to Mason McCaffrey and Joe Stein as they head down to Des Moines this weekend to compete in the Drake Relays. That's like a sports for today. Back to you guys.
Now let's send it over to Today in History.
On Today in History, on this day the first English colony in America lands at Cape Henry, Virginia. The Virginia Company of England made their voyage in honor of Queen Elizabeth I. They established Jamestown, Virginia on May 14th of the same year. Also on this day, under international pressure, Syria withdrew the last of its 14,000-troop military garrison in Lebanon, ending the 29-year military domination of that country in 2005. That is a look at Today in History. Back to you guys.
Imagine losing your sight as a teenager, but despite the difficulties you have to face, you go on to do incredible things, like climbing some of the highest mountains in the world. That's what Eric Weinmeier did. And he was in Spirit Lake last Friday to share his stories with the elementary, middle school, and high school students and staff. For the past few months, students at SLHS have been reading and discussing books by Weinmeier in preparation for his visit. During his Friday morning speech, Weinmeier focused on being a pioneer and opening yourself up to the best you can be. He talked about all the different kinds of adversity he has seen people overcome, and that something inside of us is born when we face adversity.
If there's one thing that you could have the Spirit Lake students take away from everything that we've learned, what would you tell them?
Yeah. I think maybe what is helpful for people, especially young people, is to kind of understand that process of growth that I talked about this morning and kind of understand what those elements look like and what those elements comprise, which is this no barriers life that we're all trying to live. And how do we pioneer our way forward, like that iterative process? How do we perform alchemy? You know, like when we just get completely stomped, which is going to happen, how do we use that as energy to propel ourselves forward, maybe in a new direction? And then how do we rope up and build that great team around us to elevate us? Because, you know, we're only going to go so far alone. So how do we, what kind of team do we create around us, methodically, carefully create around us? And then how do we use those to, go have these amazing summits, these great breakthroughs in our lives? And then lastly, how do we use all that stuff to come down and elevate the world, the people around us, right? How do we serve our families and our schools and our communities and really elevate all our lives through our work and our experience?
Is there anything that you have to say about your experience today at Spirit Lake?
Yeah, I love this school. I love your energy. I love the teachers. I love the little kids. They love my dog. They really love that dog. They can't smell his breath. And then I loved hanging out with the essay winners. These kids who have written these really wonderful essays. And I know maybe 100 kids wrote those, and I really appreciate the school talking about and kind of thinking about the depths of their own No Barriers journey. That's really powerful that you could bring this all together in one day.
That's all the time we have for today at Silly Chess.
See you next time.